And the Hornets making the final preparation. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A quick check now for starting five for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Derek Favors in this one?
And guys, he plays a tough brand of basketball. His biggest tool and asset is his strength. And he uses it every time down the court.
And they're looking forward to some production from Rudy Gobert now that he's back.
You know what, Kevin? It's quite cool for us to beat.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Quinn Snyder. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for, really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. Walker goes in. Outside, Batum passes it to Hibbert. It's stolen by Johnson. Down low, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Utah's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Tries again, and the nice bucket inside from Diao.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Walker against Hill. There's the bucket. Good. 10 points for Kemba Walker.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Johnson right side. And stolen by James. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
On stands now. Grab the latest issue of 2K.
And so far it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to beat this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Boris Diaw, put out there with Exum, and it's Hayward, and it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Charlotte, their last game, a win against Indiana.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
I'm not sure you guys had a chance to catch the entire press conference, but what'd you think about his comments after that last game? Diaw sets the pick for Exum. Hayward outside. Puts up a three. Zeller grabs the board.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Shot by Roberts, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Diaw, he's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Diaw. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Roberts gets the screen from James. And Roberts kicks to Kid Gilchrist. And here's James outside. Shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
an interconference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
Let's go. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
The Hornets have... 1:24 left to play here in the half. Walker against Hill. Zeller with the double team. Ingles kicks to Hill. Buries the long-range jumper. Hill's got 8 points.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Walker goes in. Outside for Batum. There's the dish to James. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. James has got 6 in the quarter.
And how about that, responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Walker dishes to Williams. Back to Walker. Charlotte moving the ball around. The drive by James. And he finishes nicely on the layup. James has got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Ingles. Takes the 3. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater! And so we wrap up the first half. The Hornets on top, up 11. And so here's Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to Batum. He passes to Zeller. Outside for Batum. Feeds it to Walker. James. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Walker. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got his 3rd rebound on the night. James in a 2-guard. Cody Zeller out there with Marvin Williams. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Batum, and it's the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And, you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Yeah, but how about the fight there prior to that ball being available? That's what I like and what you need to really focus on when they have plays like that.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Pacers gave him a bit of a boost. He ended with 7 points and added a few rebounds as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
And stolen by Hayward. He feeds it to Hood. He dishes it to Hill. There's the pass to Hood. Kicks it to Favors. Fades away. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Hornets leading by 3. Walker goes in. James outside. He kicks it to Zeller. And stolen by Hayward. And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Diaw comes in for Derek Favors. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Alec Burks subbed in for Rodney Hood. Hill passes to Johnson. Dishes to Burks. 4 on the clock. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And it's Hibbert missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
They set the pick. Hill kicks to Johnson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 7.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Hill with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Hill kicks to Johnson. The kick out to Hill. The feed now to Withey. For the lead. No good. Great D that time from Hibbert. Charlotte in the lead. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hill against Sessions. Here's Burks. Here's Withey. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And stolen by Hayward. So on the floor for Utah. Hayward 3 and Favors the 4. George Hill out there with Hood. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Home in the paint. The drive by Hill. Hood. A 3-pointer, no good. Hornets trail by 3. Kid Gilchrist dishes to James. Pass to Zeller. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. That's good. Walker's got 19 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Hill passes to Favors. That drops. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. 22 points for him.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Williams comes with a double team. Hayward, left side. Jazz passing it around. James against Hill. Pass to Favors. He's against Zeller. A fader. Great D that time from James.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Zeller kicks to Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Hood. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Hill. Walker goes in, and here's James outside. Utah with the rebound. Hayward's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Gobert. The dish to Hayward. His three-pointers off the mark.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
A reverse, and Kid Gilchrist lays it in. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 this quarter.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Here's Gobert. Misses the 3. Charlotte has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. James sets the screen for Walker. He passes to Zeller. Backing down. No good off the front iron. The Jazz shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
James kicks to Walker. James a screen on Hill. Williams dishes to James. From downtown. Utah with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Not at all what he had in mind when he stepped to the line. He could have put it away there.
Walker goes in. Outside Williams. No good on the triple. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's extra. And so it's Utah who's straight 5 with a win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg.
Trust me, daddy.
Tough loss tonight. You might even say the team took a collective punch to the stomach giving that one up. What are you thinking after losing a game that many people would say you should have won?
Yeah, losing close ones like that is the worst. Man, you always feel like one different decision or one missed shot going in could have made the difference. It's easy to get way too far down that road, though, so I try not to dwell on it too much. It's in the books now, and there's nothing anyone can do to change that. Best thing we can do is come out strong next game and leave nothing in doubt.
Man's never been in marquee when it's shut down, eh? Trust me, daddy.
Hey, man's never been in when it's shut down. That's not me and it's shut down.
when it's shut down. Fashion week and it's shut down. Went to the show sitting in the front row in a black tracksuit and it's shut down. Touch the road and it's shut down. Boy, better know when it's shut down. Yeah, take time if a man want try me, no time. Usain Bolt when I run up on stage, I pick up the mic, low time. Don't know your songs, but they know mine. That's why I got gigs just like Joe Grind. In mind, don't care about the notes. They tried to steal my vision. They don't go try, it's my religion. God knows I don't wanna go. But if a man want try me, trust me, listen. Me and my ain't scared of we don't listen to no politician. Everybody on the same mission, and we don't care about your ism and schisms. Cause it's shut down. That's not me and it's shut down. When it's shut down, fashion week and